103.8.
Live from Dubai Commerce City, the region's leading digital commerce free zone.
And as Richard said there, Cafu has introduced fees, or reintroduced fees, we should say to be technically correct, for its fuel delivery. 20 dirhams for a priority fueling, so within 20 minutes, 16 dirhams for the standard service within 2 hours, and 12 dirhams overnight. We're very, very pleased to have down here with us today the Cafu Head of Partnerships, Ala El-Huni. Ala, it's lovely to see you.
Always lovely to be here and always lovely to see you.
Tell me, why are you doing this?
So I think it's just the evolution of our business. As everybody knows, Cafu has scaled a fair bit. Our demand has grown significantly, and we're really trying to react to the market. One of the promises that we have made is of quality, of convenience, and commitment to our customers. And right now, this is one of the decisions that we're having to take in order to ensure that we're still providing that quality, timely delivery to our customers.
Let's talk about that. Our late colleague, Malcolm Taylor, was fascinated by Cafu's business model and how you could manage to make money without actually charging, given that petrol prices here are set by the authorities. Have you been profitable over the past 5 years?
Absolutely, but what we have done at the same time is we have invested a significant amount into our technology, into improving our services, and into launching additional products and services. So as many other startups, we are getting a lot of revenue coming in, but we're also investing in the areas that are going to improve the experience and the convenience for our customers.
You said had to, though. What would happen if you didn't do this? Could Cafu continue without it? Is this the make or break point?
No, it really isn't, but we're very, very close to our customers, and we've had a lot of feedback from our users themselves, and they have felt that they still wanted that commitment to being able to receive a timely service. Mm-hmm. The reality is any of our customers that have recently used us have seen that that demand was far exceeding our ability to supply it in a timely way. And the way that we're adjusting to that is really by committing and allowing those customers who are willing to pay a little bit more to receive that convenience, to get that convenience in the time that they want it.
Is that demand because of the growth of Dubai, the physical growth and also the population?
I think it's a combination of things, absolutely. It's the growth of Dubai, and Dubai has been growing, but at the same time it's a testament to the convenience of the service and how people really do want and prefer for that fuel delivery to come to them as opposed to them going to the traditional model.
Tell me about the thought process behind this. What's the sweet spot for the pricing here that you've tried to hit? What did you have to consider?
So we had to consider multiple things, and I think the way that we've tiered it is really on the level of convenience that a customer gets. So the timeliness is really what's driving the pricing behind our delivery fees. If it is within 20 minutes, then it is a little bit more expensive. If it's within the next hour or two, it's a little bit cheaper. And if it's overnight, then obviously that's going to be the cheapest option for our customers at 12 dirhams.
What have you projected, though, in what this might cost you in customers? Because you will have sat down and done the sums on this.
Absolutely, and to be honest, it's not a decision we've taken lightly in any way or form. Now, what we have done, though, is we have been interacting with our customers throughout this process, doing a lot of research and a lot of conversations with them and seeing what it is that they believe would be fair as well. So the pricing doesn't just come from us, it comes from us and our conversations with our customers.
Are you expecting to see a churn rate, though? I mean, what kind of percentage of customers do you think could walk?
What we are expecting is to be able to deliver that quality service to the customers who are going to remain with us. The issue that we were facing is some customers did not want to have to wait 4, 5, 6 hours until the next order availability. So in order for us to commit and be able to give that customer that wants that order in 20 minutes, a model that would allow us to do so without having a negative impact on the business model and the operating model.
What did you see yesterday, your first day, compared to a normal Thursday?
So surprisingly, we performed better than what we expected. We thought that there was going to be a churn. And I think it's a testament to how much our customers are loyal to us and they appreciate our loyalty back to them.
Does this also position the company, another revenue stream, to be able to raise finance, to be more attractive?
I think that's a very fair point. And the truth is, the same way as we've been very non-traditional in our approach to providing services, we don't have the typical story when it comes to how we funded ourselves and grown. And we're always willing to look at different ways and creative ways and strategic ways in which that would allow us to grow. One of the ways, obviously, is by us not being pegged to just the fuel margins themselves, but different forms of revenue streams will allow us to look at different areas of growth.
Will it make you more attractive to different investors?
I absolutely believe so, but for us it's really about the partnership, not just about the capital in itself. It's about how is it that we're going to be able to add value to ourselves and extend that value to our customers.
What could that look like? What would actually make a good partner for Cafu?
I think there's a lot of different areas where we can gain value from strategic partnerships. Either A, in the technology in and of itself, where we do invest a lot. B is in customers and markets that we could grow and expand to. And I haven't been shy about saying how us as Cafu really do want to take what we built here in the UAE and take it everywhere in the world and be the number one in the world at what we do. The reality is today we are the number one in the world at what we do, and we're proud of what we've achieved.
Tell me what hurdles you need to overcome to expand internationally.
I think there's multiple hurdles there. One is regulatory, because a lot of the times what we are doing here today has never been done in other markets. So from a regulatory perspective, a lot of the time they shy away and want to understand exactly how to do so. We've been very fortunate here that we've been able to work very closely with the regulators and ensure that we have the highest standards of safety. In addition to that, it's also a matter of prioritizing the right markets where this solution can make sense in the exact same way as it works in the UAE. Our customers do love us here, we're very, very close to them, and we want to find that same relationship in the markets that we go into.
Are you in active talks in any other markets?
As you know fairly well, we actually are in Canada. We've been providing mobile EV charging for over 2 years now in Canada, and we are planning to expand that operation. And here are the natural markets that we'd look at is the regional markets that make sense as a extended growth from the UAE.
Saudi?
Absolutely, and every other market in the region are ones that we're considering. Just because we believe we're very similar markets, it's easier for us to understand those markets and get closer to them.
So where in the process are you? What stage?
So to be honest, we have spoken to regulators, we've conducted market research, we've spoken to potential partners in every single market in the region, and we have been doing this over time. And it is just finding that point in time of how much more do we invest in the UAE in the current customer base, and when is it that we pull the trigger to onboard additional markets and additional customers.
Okay. So to reverse, to use a fuel truck metaphor, are you in active talks with investors at the moment? What stage are you with that?
So we've always been open to conversations, and I don't consider it investment. I really consider it partnerships and different forms of partnerships. Some partnerships might be include a cash allocation, but the truth is really it is an exchange of value from us to them and them to us that we've always been open to.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. El-Huni, the Head of Partnerships from Cafu, coming in and talking to us one day after they have introduced or reintroduced, because those with long memories will know that this is where you started before going free in COVID, fees for its fuel delivery between 12 dirhams overnight to 20 dirhams for a speedy 20-minute top-up. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having us.